She froze when she saw me standing at the door, instead of the man she was waiting for. Her smile disappeared. Her face turned pale like she had seen a ghost. I still remember that silence, the kind that crushes every last piece of love left inside you. She whispered my name, but it was too late. That night I caught my wife red-handed, and the man she thought she could deceive learned how to take revenge the smart way. I'm Ethan, 36 years old. I thought my marriage to Laura was built on trust. We'd been together for 9 years, and through every hardship, I stood by her side. She was sweet, loyal, or so I thought. But lately, her warmth had turned cold. The calls that used to come with, "I miss you," now ended with, "I'm tired." It started with small things. New perfume she never wore before. Dressing up on random weekdays, and that one name I overheard during her late-night calls. Nick. When I asked who he was, she laughed it off. "Just a coworker, babe. You're jealous for no reason, but my gut told me otherwise. And when your gut screams something's wrong, you better listen." So one Friday night, she said she was meeting her friends for dinner. I smiled, kissed her goodbye, and said, "Have fun." But as soon as she left, I followed her. I stayed a few cars behind, lights off, heart pounding. She didn't go to any restaurant. She drove straight to a small motel on the edge of town. I parked at a distance and waited. 30 minutes passed. Then I saw her open the door for someone, a tall man, probably the same Nick. They laughed, hugged, and went inside. My vision blurred with anger, but I didn't act then. I wanted more than an argument. I wanted justice. For the next week, I played the perfect husband. Calm, quiet, and careful. She thought she'd fooled me. She started getting bolder, texting him even while I sat next to her. I knew because I'd cloned her phone through our shared cloud. Every message, every call log, every plan, I saw it all. Then, one Friday afternoon, she texted him, "Same place tonight. My husband's working late again." That was the night I decided to end it. I left the office early, dressed casually, and drove to the motel. I waited near the parking lot until I saw her car pull up. She checked her reflection in the mirror, smiled, and walked to the room. 5 minutes later, I knocked on the door, and firm, deliberate. "Coming," she called, cheerful. She opened the door with that same fake smile, expecting him. But when she saw me, her face went white. Her lips trembled. Ethan?" she whispered. I stepped inside slowly. The room smelled of cheap cologne and guilt. On the nightstand, 2 glasses of wine waited, one already half full. "Expecting someone?" I asked calmly. She stuttered. "It's not what you think." "Really?" I interrupted. "Because the messages on your phone said otherwise." She froze. Tears filled her eyes, but I wasn't there to listen. I turned around and said, "You can explain this to your parents and his wife." The next morning, I made sure both her family and his found out. I sent every message, every photo, and every location ping straight to their inboxes. The chaos that followed was louder than anything I could have said. Her parents called me in shock, begging me to forgive her. His wife filed for divorce the same week. As for me, I stayed silent. I moved out quietly, took my belongings, and filed for divorce. She tried to apologize, showed up at my office, cried in front of everyone, but sympathy had long left my heart. A few months later, I heard she'd lost her job because of her affair. It involved someone from her company. She called me again one night, whispering, "I miss you. Please, can we start over?" I said, "Start over? You burned the bridge, Laura. Now you can live on the ashes." She sobbed, saying she made a mistake. But mistakes don't destroy marriages, choices do. 6 months later, I bought a new house in a different city. I focused on myself, built my career, and started finding peace again. Sometimes I still remember that night. The look on her face when I opened the door instead of him. That look was worth every ounce of pain she gave me. My revenge wasn't shouting or fighting or making a scene. It was letting her destroy herself while I rebuilt my life from scratch. Now, every time I see a sunset, I remind myself, loyalty is a choice, and so is walking away when someone breaks it. If you like the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.